Even during all his glory years, Rory McIlroy never started a season with a victory. So, you can imagine his excitement at giving himself a wonderful chance of doing just that and completing the perfect comeback at the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship on Sunday. The Northern Irishman was hell-bent on returning to the game with a bang after his 4-month sabbatical, saying on Wednesday he didn't feel his next win was that far away. Rory McIlroy is just a shot off the lead at the HSBC Championship in Abu Dhabi. McIlroy looked somewhere near his best as he fired a third round of 65 on Saturday. The Northern Irishman plays his second shot on the 18th hole at the Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Now it's within touching distance following a marvelous third round 65 on Saturday. Although he will probably need another 18 holes laced with brilliance to get the job done and hold off 4 men who will surely be lining up alongside him in Europe's Ryder Cup team in September. How's this for a leaderboard going into the final day of the first big event of the year? Belgian Thomas Pieters, who created such an impression alongside Rory at the last Ryder Cup, and Englishman Ross Fisher lead by a stroke from McIlroy following rounds of 67 and 65 respectively, with Matt Fitzpatrick, who carded a stunning 63, and defending champion Tommy Fleetwood who shot 67, just 2 off the pace. Good luck picking a winner from that high-class quintet, with winds forecast to blow at 20 miles per hour on Sunday to add a further intriguing element. Following 3 days with barely a breath, on Friday, it was McIlroy's long game that took the eye during a splendid 66. Here it was his short game, and particularly his putting. His first bogey of the week at the par 3 15th would have been still worse but for the fact he rolled in a 15-feet putt for a 4. Ross Fisher and Thomas Pieters share the lead in Abu Dhabi heading into the final round. Englishman Fisher plays a shot from the bunker on the 8th hole during his third round. Pieters plays a shot over the water on the final hole as he maintained his share of the lead. McIlroy treated the boozed-up expats who love to gather around the 17th to a chip-in birdie from 5 yards off the green, before another gorgeous approach to the 18th set up his 8th birdie of the day. Now, following his lost season with injury, he will go in search of his first win anywhere since September 2016. And the week before the last Ryder Cup when he picked up $11.5 million for winning the FedEx Cup and the Tour Championship on the PGA Tour. It felt really good again and I couldn't have asked for things to go any better than they have over the first 3 days, said McIlroy. It would mean an awful lot to finish it off with a win. I think I've had 6 top 3s in this event, including 4 seconds, so that's another reason for wanting to get my hands on the trophy. I've also never started a season with a win. Belgian Pieters gets down on the grass to measure up a shot during Saturday's third round. England's Tommy Fleetwood also remains in contention, just 2 shots off the lead. Matthew Fitzpatrick reacts after playing a shot on the par 4 9th hole. He ended 15 under. U.S. Open champion Brooks Koepka has a wrist injury that will keep him out until the Masters. Koepka is not sure how he injured his left wrist. He was coming off a 9-shot victory at the Dunlop Phoenix in Japan when he noticed discomfort at the Hero World Challenge in the Bahamas the first week of December. A month of rest didn't help. Koepka said at Kapalua it was still bothering him, and he says he probably shouldn't have played. Doctors discovered a partial tear in the tendon. The recovery is expected to be 8 to 12 weeks of rest and therapy. The injury means Koepka will miss Phoenix and Pebble Beach, along with the Honda Classic and 2 World Golf Championships ahead of the Masters. I lost a playoff to Graham Storm in South Africa last year, so now I have a chance to go one better. It's been a while since my last win, and I'm excited to get back on the horse and have another try. It certainly won't be easy. Not against 2 notable win players in Pieters and Fleetwood and the best putter in Europe in Fitzpatrick, who reached the turn in a dazzling 29 shots. Every putt I looked at disappeared and it was hard not to think about shooting 59, said the 23-year-old from Sheffield, whose chance disappeared with a bogey at the 16th. Don't rule out the underrated Fisher, either. It might be 4 years since his last win but he finished 6th on the race to Dubai last year and, at 37, the Surrey man is playing the best golf of his life. What a final round it should be.